You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all. Poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose, I don't buy it. But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself, at least from what I can understand. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking on the KB security murder? I think I'm gonna head back to Crane Village for a little while, if that's alright. Sure, but why? I'm gonna bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No, Mystic Mayor, you should stay here. I want you to spend some special quality time together, full of love and happiness. Maybe Bells is so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve. Sacred urn giving them Bells. It says Amy! Ugh. Now remember, no fighting, okay? God damn it, she's gone! Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation. Oh, whoops. Nope. Talk. So, what do we do now? Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and investigate the murder. Well, first we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located. Hey, why don't we ask Mr. Light? She should know. Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycles. Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting on one, are you? I'm not the same little mayor who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy. Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Light. Mr. Delight. Okay, well, let's make sure to head into the detention center. You must be relieved we got the sacred urn back, huh? You bet! But there's something a little different about it. Don't me, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look. Finally! Clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. The urn we got says Amy, like it always used to. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before. Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Amy's name into I am. And that repairer was the one mechanically unskilled little Pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. Is it possible the urn is a fake? I'm sure Pearls will find out about that once she gets back to Crane Village. Yeah, I suppose. Now to think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Crane Village in a long time. So I guess people still go to Crane Village to do that training, right? Yep, if you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. So why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that. Channeling dojo? Huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. If you're going to train, you have to be serious, otherwise real tragedies can happen. Is what happened last year still bothering you? The murder in a village had happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium used a Karain technique, she temporarily loses her own will. So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all. It sounds like being the master of Karain is going to be a heavy responsibility. Alright, let's head to the detention center. October 13th, detention center, visitor's room. I already told you, it's not me! It's that pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. Man, we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands. I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge too. Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Okay, let's go check out some other place. Oh, fine. Oh, Nicky boy! Maya! Ah, Mr. Light. All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating himself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. I had no idea Mr. Light had such a vulnerable side. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never ever kill someone. It's just not in him. I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper on him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die!" He would never say that. Anyway, Mr. Light, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him. Mr. Light, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thief type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. And he's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. Thief? Huh, the very idea. I guess I just don't get it. Huh? Get what? I just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple. Yeah, they are different. Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you? Whoops. Anyway. Mr. Light, do you know about KB Security? Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. So she thinks he still works there, huh? Oh, that's right, according to what we heard today. Come on, don't tell me you didn't know it. Ronnie Light was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Oh, I didn't... Was that explained in the last episode? I didn't click. So he's not KB Security anymore. How the hell does his keycard work then? But he quit. He doesn't work there anymore. Looks like Mr. Light doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away, by motorcycle, that is. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. To make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying? Well, why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? No, I'll pass things. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves? What a scaredy cat you are, Nick. Mr. Light told us the location of KB Security. Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick. I hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean Ace Detectives? No, I'm fine with Ace Detectives. Oh, so then you must mean thieves. No, they're alright too. I say thieves that pretend to be Ace Detectives. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. By the way, why did you go to Detective Aitney's office anyway? Well, as the trial went down, I started to get more and more nervous. I went there to try to find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yes, obviously, the real Nasty Mask is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah. And Detective Atney knew more about Nasty Mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People of the Town segment on TV. So then, you went there to ask him some questions? That's right, I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said the Ace Detective isn't in right now. I forced my way past her and we're inside the hideout. I wouldn't exactly call that office if he's a hideout. That bag was sitting right there on top of the table. Oh yeah, we saw that bag there yesterday too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pan a crime on someone else. Love at first sight. So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Light? Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind that just curl into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying those huge knives, and I broke down into tears. I would too if I were in that situation. Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running in to save you? Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Please stop it! He screamed. I could see the robber's face turn pale. A high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. All by himself, he came to save me. A total stranger all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life. Wow, that's a great story. Yeah, he may not look like it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. That's so romantic, I'd fall in love too, I guess. Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. It happened only like two investigations ago, like in the last investigation of the last game. Let's go to the CEO's office. October 13th, KB Security, CEO's office. There's a vault. So I guess this is where it all went down, huh? The walls in here look thick, just like you'd expect in a CEO's office. What has that got to do with anything? It looks like a submarine. Hey, it's you guys. Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh? Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us. Yeah, I feel for you. Ah, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, oh, that was great, you guys got what you deserved, pal. Ho ho ho. Or something to that effect. Do I really sound like that to you, pal? If that Gumshoe fits? If the Gumshoe fits? Gumshoe. Well, anyway, the point is I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs, and I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives. Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating. Yeah. What happened? What happened, mate? Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. Okay, but the thing is, I'm really not supposed to. Hey, come on, what about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us. Right now, we need help. Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay? Okay, I won't cry on you. I'll cry with you. The victim's name is Cain Ballard. He looks awesome, like a godfather kind of thing. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 AM this morning. He estimated time of death was 1 AM in the morning on October 12th. Of course, cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, probably an object in this room. It happened at exactly the same time the Master Mars was still in that urn, huh? Okay then. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? There's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside the safe. The safe? Well, it is pretty big. Nobody has heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came. Oh, so the body fell out. That white string must be the shape from when he fell out. I think we still need some information about Mr. Billard. Maybe we should start by getting the man's name right. Billard. Billards! So, what happened to the Master Mask? He's at the detention center, screaming like a madman. Investigate me again! He keeps yelling. Oh, no, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right? Oh, you mean that detective at me? Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. That's the detective I know and love. Think about it. Atme was always around when a calling card showed up, but he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Huh, you're right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just know he was the thief. That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about. Yeah, he did that just to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But this is one thing I can't figure out about the first heist. His first heist? Yeah, the Tear of Ammonon case. There was a witness on that one. A witness? Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. Precious gem, the Tear of Ammonon, was the target of last night's robbery. Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before? It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it... Prosecutor Godot. Ooh, that prosecutor, I really don't like that guy. The way he used his own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight. Yeah, I think he did it. He did it that way just cause he knew it would hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway. So who was that Java addict? Addicted masked maniac anyway? Prosecutor Godot, he's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, pal, never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office, came out of nowhere. That's right, he said that his first case is a prosecutor. And it's true according to the records anyway. But, no way he's an amateur. He's a nice man in court. A maverick that gave me goosebumps. Goosebumps? You? Yeah, I know, something was off about him. So I asked him. Asked around, nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way. Poor Detective Gumshoe, I had no idea he was so unpopular. No, that's not what I meant. That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I got the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. This must be the CEO's desk, and it's a lot simpler than I would have thought. Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out, just for a second. Ooh, nice. I feel like just like a CEO. Hey you, whip me a cup of some really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it! This is a life. The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know. Check out this big, thick binder here. The blue thing on the desk. Leave this heavy lifting to me, Nick. Reading a file isn't exactly back-breaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. What do you find out? This file, it's not about any sort of security, operations, or anything. This huge file is all about Master Mask. It's filled with info on him. What? What kind of info? It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods in the crime scenes. Hey, Nick, look at the last page. It's a list. Let's see, tier of Aminon, 100,000? Looks like it's like a list of all the treasures that Master Mask stole. So then $100,000 is the value of the stolen item? I don't know, that number sounds kinda low to me. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list. Let's take the whole book! What's this red button? Oh, there's a button here, let's see! Hey, cut it out! Don't press that! That was pretty funny! I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that. What is that button anyway? It's an emergency buzzer, it says it right there on the panel! Oops, you're right, it's written there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first? This alarm's connected to the basement's guard room. It's used to summon security up here. Really? Then it's possible on the night of the crime. Ooh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer? Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there, but they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know. I think we'd better go and talk to the guard about this emergency buzzer. Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bullard. That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard. Oh yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me. Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead. Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now. Okay, Nick, now's our chance to get more info from the victim, so hurry up. Can you tell us some more about Mr. Bullard? He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of security. Sorry. And I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber. Really? Me too! I just love money. I can't even get enough. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting my wallet. Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. Oh, so that's my problem. I think I need to be a shifter. Let me go already. Apparently he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Ooh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. Yeah, KB Security used to head security operations against Master Mask. What, really? Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Alright, let's move. October 13th, KB Security Guard Office. Wow, this is really something else. For a security guard office, it sure doesn't look that secure. KB Security Guard. Oh, I just remembered Larry might be. Hey, Nick, what's up? Larry! So he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got me sweet little Maya with you too. Hey, Larry! Yeah, I was working my fingers to the bone, and in walks an angel. I've got no problems with a daytime date. It's all good. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, right, aren't you? He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you. Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing my little sweetheart, Maya, but Nick here is a different story. Larry, thought you two were old school buddies. That was then, and this is now. Oh my god, you're a bitch. So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm a god, I'm a pro, I can't just give away information for free. He wants a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest? Can you talk to him, Maya? Larry, tell us already. What's the good info? Hey, I like that. This little kitten has got some claws. Okay, you really want to know? Yes, so tell me. Okay, so the thing is, Ron DeLite was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. Follow you. Well, 1 year ago, Ron DeLite was fired. And there was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful. Guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Like maybe skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something? No, that's just you. So what is it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me. I get by alright, I guess. First I have to keep my eye on the monitors all the time. Monitors? There are security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. Oh. And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. What teams? Security teams for the company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't bother calling them. So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. I'd be okay with a job like that. Just, my eyes are pretty good. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment. I'm dumb. Even if it is a part-time job, even if it is part-time and you were dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Give me a break. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. I already am. That's not fair, Nick. Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility. Anyway, the point is, you were here that night, right? Ooh. Ooh, two of them. Larry, what the hell are you hiding? Oh no, I knew something smelled bad. And it was the butts after all. Well, it's like I always say. There was then and this is now. So I'm gonna have to break the psych lock.
Take that!
Here we go. I'm gonna be Godot and just drink some coffee right now. Oh yes. Joshua's number 108 coffee is just bittersweet. The night of the crime. On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to? What? Huh? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? But didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Mr. Light? But that was just... And this is... Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too? Never! I didn't sneak out! I tell you what, I'll even bet you $1. $1? Wow, now that's confidence. What's with that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have evidence that I left my position of you? Or are you just pulling my chain? The evidence that Larry was not manning the station when the murder happened is... Ron's wallet, because he found it. This wallet, you know about this, right? I've never seen it before. Lie, you hand-delivered this wallet to Mr. Light yesterday. Give me a break, you can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time was it when you found this wallet? I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. 1 o'clock in the morning. That's right, in other words, Larry, at that time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. There's one of them. Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. What's that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 PM. The murderer might have snuck in before then. What do you mean by that? If the murderer had snuck in before 10 PM, then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. Why do I have the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 PM. And that's... it was this. Larry, when you use this keycard, does it leave a record? Yeah, it does. I can't share the record just to just anyone, you know. Keycard data was already made public in the trial today. What? I didn't know that! Any kind of request for info like that isn't supposed to go through me. Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was open with his card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 AM, the time of the murder. No way! Yes, someone used this to get into CEO's office. That happened at 1 AM on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time. See ya. Unlock successful. Oh, I knew it! It's all my fault! It's my fault that the boss was killed! Larry, there was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too. What happened that night anyway? My Donna happened. Huh? Your Donna? I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, my Donna called and said I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her. Who was? Her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew that was going on, the guy sucked me right in the kisser. Normally I'm the one that does the punching, is that right? Yeah. So is this why you left the security guard office? I'm sorry. It's all my fault. How can I ever make it up for Nick? What can I do? What? He's curled up in the floor, crying like a baby. Oh boy. Nick! Is there anything I can do? Anything! Just name it! I'll do whatever I have to make it up for. Larry. Hey Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you just show him the evidence we've got? She's right, maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him. So what's the evidence? The buzzer on the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right? That's right, just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya. Huh? Go ahead, Maya, press the buzzer in my heart. In your heart. Promise I'll come running to your rescue like the professional guard I am. Wow, that was pretty good. Thanks, I try. Do you think you could tell us more about the buzzer now? Yes, please, please tell us. Okay, I guess so. Better be wowed. Whoops. I actually pressed the buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh? You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office? Well, this is the third floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the first floor. Thought it would be a good idea to, adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary. As if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet. Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night? It must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right? Of course I did. I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either. Do you think you could take just one more look for me, pretty please? Okay, I just can't say no to you, Maya. What do you think, Nick? He's probably right. I don't think even Larry can make a mistake like that. What is it? What's wrong? I made a mistake! But how? It can't be. It's impossible. Okay, enough already. What about the records? That night, it went off just once, in the morning, at around 1 AM. 1 AM? That's when the murder happened. Really? Are you serious? It's terrible, it can't be. Buzzer record added to the court record. Oh shit. October 13th, Lordly Taylor Main Exhibition Hall. The Treasures of Korean exhibit is all ruined now. Maya, I'm sorry. It's just so sad. This is a big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling. Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the Sacred Urn back, maybe they can reopen it? Really? Sure, maybe we can label it the Urn of Nasty Masked Desires. That would probably attract a lot of attention. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's brilliant! We could clean up and be filthy rich! Wow, that was surprisingly easy. Alright. Ugh. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Andrews. What are you still hanging around down here for? So how's it going? What's about the secret urn? The urn? Oh, that. It's been taken care of already. What do you mean, all that? Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yes. It was brought in during the trial today. Wow, really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Nasty Mask's wife that found it. Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. Something's off about you right now? I just heard all about it on the news. So the detective was actually the thief all along. It looks that way. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring Dimas to guard the treasures. Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job. Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. So, when was it that you hired Detective Atme again? About 20 days ago. And when was it the Master Mask's calling card arrived? That was about 10 days ago. So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard. I guess that's it then. Detective Atme must have really wanted the sacred urn after all. I guess so. Night of the crime. What? So Master Mask murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was here stealing the urn at the same time. Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible. Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atme? No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that the way he operates, that's the way he always operates. That's just what he says, where he can have an alibi while he commits the thefts himself. Yeah, he was caught on the crime scene photo, dressed up as Master Mask pretty well. I'm so glad that you got the sacred urn back. Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it. What is it? I'm not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that comes back seems different. Really? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? No, I don't know anything. Why would I? Oh my god. What is that, 3? Oh, it's 2 of them. Okay. I was thinking it's like first it was Luke. I think it was like, yeah, it was Luke, and then it was Butts, and then it was Adrian. Oh god. So I thought it was gonna go 1, 2, 3. What do you think this means, Nick? It means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn is our very own Miss Andrews. Oh fuck. And I'm guessing I don't have enough evidence because it's so close to Butts. So I'm not gonna bother. Ugh. Oh, this place is literally crawling with cops. What did you expect now that they know he was actually Master Mask? This must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think? Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing this place apart. Yeah, I just noticed. Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen. Well, he is a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case. But wasn't he in charge of the Master Mask investigation all the way up to yesterday? Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There's nothing like a good murder case, pal." Points for the quality of the impression. But I'm not sure Gumshoe was bloodlust, Maya. Isn't that like a quote from somewhere? Nothing like a chill of the case. Is that like a Sherlock reference? I don't know. Yay! Mr. Wright! Mr. Delight! Did they finish their interrogation? Yes, but please, don't leave me alone anymore! Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see, on the same night the sacred urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor department store. A blackmail letter you got summoned. A blackmail letter you got summoned to your got summoned you to KB security to hand over some money. I'm not even going to bother trying to correct that. And then that's where the CEO Kambella was murdered. But there's only one Ron Delight, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Okay, thank you, finally. Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you are Master Mask? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. But listen, Mr. Light. Mr. Light, sorry. At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? Oh god, I hate this guy so much right now. He was really Pinocchio. Take a good look, everyone! Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself! Here I am, the tragic clown. I guess it's true, I wasn't the one who stole the urn. Of course not! After all, you were at KB Security that time. So then the person dressed up as Master Mask in this photo, it's gotta be Detective Atme. So that night, you didn't go to Lordly Taylor, you went to KV Security, right? Yes, I went to KV Security at the time the blackmail note said I should. Alright, what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used a key card to unlock the door. That's probably when he dropped his wallet. When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone? How? Suddenly they bashed me over the head. Was it Kane Buller that hit you? I don't know, the person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. The dead body of the CEO was there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself, when I thought I should do something with the body. So that's why you put it into the safe. Yes, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, and what did you do after that? Well, I got out of there for starters. I was for the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Nick, all of a sudden Mr. Delight kind of sounds like a murderer to me. Please don't say that. Oh my god. Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago you were forced to quit KV Security? How did you? I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi. Please! Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Whew, thank goodness. No, but I suppose I'll have to tell us sometime. You'll find out eventually. Why have you been hiding it from her? Desi would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. Criminal thief. She'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief, at least. That's what I thought anyway. So he became Master Mask for Desiree? Huh? I am failing to understand. Wait, does that mean he was working for Atney? Freaky. Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. But Master Mask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right, I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Master Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. And I quickly changed to my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, huh? Wow, awesome! Hey, hold the phone! God, in this photo. Is this you, Mr. Delight? That's right, nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out, even pearls could see through that in a heartbeat. But as you might expect, Detective Atney found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective. Detective Atney found the Master disguise? That's interesting. Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him. So that's it. That's when Atney got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. That must have been really time-consuming, huh? Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. Blackmail letters? What are you talking about? Hurry, tell me what you mean. Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. This blackmail letter, is this the first one you got? No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. So did you start receiving blackmail letters after the incident? Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Ammonon heist. That first letter, it said, I know you did it. So someone found out about your true identity, just like that? It's not easy being a master thief, you know. Got proof that it was you, so give up. It went on to say that. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box, the letter specified. Someone sent me $10,000. No one said anything about me being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. Plans? What are these plans you're talking about? There are instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. So you mean the one who planned the heist wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. Sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing. So Ron Delight was Master Mask after all. But someone else is behind the thefts. I'm someone who planned it all in detail. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. Then I just waited for the cash to come into the mail. Would you try not to look so gleeful about it? So you went after the sacred urn because of one of those plans too? Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. Delight, is everything you've just told me the truth? Yes. Please don't tell Desi, okay? Wow. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes? But please don't hurt me. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course. Never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe. But then I was afraid to discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, I don't have an alibi, right? I guess so. You're really clever. I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word. Mr. Kmeya! Hey, Burley! I'm back! Hey, Pearls, so what have you been up to this whole time? The sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Crane Village to have it examined. And? What did you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn. Wait, what? It's a relief, I was really worried. But, there's one small problem. These cute little pink splotches, they said that it's paint. And they were put on the urn recently. Oh, that makes sense. Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? We've got to find out how they got there. That's a big deal. Yes, Mr. Nick, we've got to find out how they got there. Okay, we'll just go find out how they got there. But please don't forget about me. That was interesting. October 13th, Lordly Taylor, Basement Warehouse. Oh, Pearl, how nice to meet you. See you. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to? Well, actually, I was having this urn examined. Oh, I see. Maybe if we take another good look at this urn. I bet she painted it to make it look more valuable. We can figure out the mystery of what exactly happened. Nick, let's look around one more time. Okay then. I bet it was this paint that she used. It looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about the paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly and it's shocking pink. It is the same color as the paint splotches on the urn. So then the question is, what's the cause of the odd shape? Let's look around here. Careful, Mr. Nick. This box, there's something about it that bothers me. That's the box that the sacred urn was in. It also had some pink paint on the too. And it's definitely the same color as the stuff in the urn. I think I know how the paint got on it now. Alright, let's investigate again, Mr. Nick. It looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about this paint mark. Bottom left part of it is shaped oddly and is shocking. Mr. Nick, could it be that this odd shape is... Yeah, pretty sure this is it. That's the box the sacred urn was in. If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well. Wow, you're right. Look, it matches. What is it, Mr. Nick? This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn.
Take that!
Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the sacred urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire big treasure exhibit. That urn was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. If it isn't the same, it could be a fake. A fake? You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? Yes, I do.
Take that!
Sorry to break it to you. But the urn is the genuine article. Pearls went back to Crane Village and had it examined. Is that right? That's nice. But I don't see how. What she discovered was that the vase was broken again. Did you say again? Yes, it was broken once a year ago. And now it looks like the same thing has happened. Quite recently, too. Recently? Are you saying that the urn was broken recently? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. What do you think was broken recently? And what do you think... Why do you think it was broken recently? Because... It used to look like... where is it? It used to look like this. This poster. It was made recently, right? Poster? Ah, the poster for the exhibit. At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said, I am on it. And now, for some mysterious reason, it says Ami. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed. I am. What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. It wasn't even there when the photo for this person was taken. That was a mistake. Now tell the truth. But wait. Before? Even if the arm was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Huh? Yes, that's it. It must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. You probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. It looks like I still haven't broken the entire cyclogue. Do you have any proof that the arm was broken here at Lordly Taylor? Yes, I do. This. Well, Miss Andrews, what is this supposed to mean? This is pink paint all over this urn. And there is pink paint all over the floor and walls of this basement warehouse. In other words, this urn was broken there. You can't weasel out of this one, Miss Andrews. Uh-oh, she's trying to make her escape. But you can get pink paint anywhere. Well, there's none in my office, that's for sure. Well, there is in my room. Liar. Anyway, the paint on the urn and the paint on the floor. There's no proof that it's the same paint. Come on, this is getting ridiculous. The proof linking the paint on the urn to the paint on the floor is this. This box. The urn was stored in this, right? Yes, that's right. Well, there's pink paint on this box as well. I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yes, more or less. The paint on the floor is an odd shape imprinted in it, doesn't it? Yes. If you put this box into the impression of this paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped right there. That is when the urn was broken. You're named as you justice, Mr. Wright. Thank you. Unlock successful. Sacred urn. I'm so sorry, I was the one who broke the urn. Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher. I'm a terrible person, not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Well, that's not so hard to understand. Is it, Pearly? No, not at all. I know just how she feels. Exactly. It happened about 2 weeks ago. Just after the poster photo was taken on the same day, the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. When I tripped on the paint can, I lost my balance. The box I was carrying crashed to the ground. I heard a terrible noise and I thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of my box and that's when it happened. The broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right into the paint. I was in shock and let out a huge scream. I can totally see how that could have happened. Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands. Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Korean, so I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big. And that's when the I am got changed to Ami. I didn't know how it was originally written, but any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Ami. Any sane person? Poor Pearls. She said she wasn't very good at spelling. Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom and no one had seen it since then. Alright, but there is something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it. The Maya Fey statue? The first time that it came down here, it was on the night the secret urn was stolen. By Miss Nick. There was no paint marks on the walls or floor in the warehouse when we were here. Well, there's no good reason for that on the day of the crime around noon. On the day of the crime around noon, that gold statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. And I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see, now it makes perfect sense. But there's still one thing I find strange. What is it, Bells? The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible. She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews? Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it that it covered the paint, so why would I move it again? Well then, who was it? Who would have done it and why? On that day before the theft, the statue was definitely close to the door. Then the next day, it was moved. But why? Maya Fey's golden statue updated in the court record. It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case. Well, why do you think so, Nick? Because that night, the real thief, Ron Delight, was at KB Security. So then why did another Master Mask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact. One undeniable fact? The murder trial is starting tomorrow. It looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. To be continued.